Hey DHS, it's Friday, October 7th. I'm Justin Brandt.
And I'm Hannah Moody.
And this is your Jacket Update. To start this week's announcements, your DHS yearbooks are still on sale. Books are $80 now, so make sure to order yours on jostensyearbooks.com.
DHS students, please make sure that you are not opening doors for anyone while inside of the high school building. It is of the utmost importance that you do not open doors for any friends or visitors.
After the 8:30 bell, all students must enter through the front entrance. Please continue to be vigilant and report any suspicious activity around the campus. And just a reminder from Officer Newman, if you can't afford to lose it or have it stolen, do not bring it to school.
Your DHS Touch of Gold band earned 5th place at the Sunnyvale Marching Invitational Finals this past Saturday. They also placed 1st in front ensemble. The percussion section also won Best in Class. Congratulations, band.
All photo retakes, including senior cap and gown photos, will take place next Thursday, October 13th.
Den Teens Neowalla will be Monday, October 24th at 6:30 p.m. in the auditorium. Check the announcement in Schoology for more information. Keep an eye out for your Neowalla royalty announcement today during 3rd. The yearbook staff would like to highlight anyone who went on a fun summer vacation. Drop your photo in a Schoology message to Ms. Dyer or bring a copy of the photo to her room 1123. You can also submit a photo directly to the yearbook in Jostens. Check out the poster in the main hallway on the journalism board. Please make sure to turn in your photos by October 12th.
This week, your Yellow Jacket football team faces the Terrell Tigers. Freshmen will travel to Terrell, and junior and varsity will play at Munson Stadium this Thursday. Your varsity Yellow Jackets will play at Terrell on Friday night with kickoff set for 7:30.
Your Lady Jacket volleyball teams will travel to Princeton tonight to face the Panthers. Varsity will start at 5, followed by JV and freshmen.
Don't forget, there's good news. No school this Monday, October 10th. That's all the announcements we have for you this week, DHS. Now a quick PSA from your FCA leaders.
Hi everyone, I'm Cassidy, and I recently heard of National Fields of Faith. Josh, you're an FCA leader. Can you tell me a little bit more about Fields of Faith?
Yes, of course. So Fields of Faith is where students can come together against all the pressures and temptations that are in this world.
Awesome. Beth, can you give us a little more clarification on what Fields of Faith is?
Yeah, it's also where we can come together and learn more about our Bible and how to be dedicated to reading it and applying it to our daily lives.
That's amazing. Ty, can you tell us when Fields of Faith is going to take place?
Fields of Faith is Wednesday evening, October 12th.
That's awesome. Abby, can you tell us where we should attend Fields of Faith?
Fields of Faith will be at DHS in the indoor. Also, there will be other communities there joining us, like Sherman and Pottsboro.
All right, thanks guys. I hope to see you all there at Fields of Faith.
Thanks, FCA. Hope to see you all out there.
Now here's a quick real news update with Dylan.
Being called the worst hurricane in recent memory, Hurricane Ian has continued to ravage Florida as it heads north towards the rest of the U.S. The hurricane spans 415 miles and has put many Floridians in danger. Although authorities have only confirmed one death, a 72-year-old man, the real death toll may be in the hundreds. There are still many survivors in need of rescuing, with an estimated 2.6 million without power. Search and rescue operations are now underway in response to Hurricane Ian. The fate of those trapped is currently unknown at this time. In other news, anti-government protests have broken out across Iran in response to the death of 22-year-old Mahsa Amini at the hands of the country's morality police for not abiding by the state's hijab laws. At least 7 people have been killed as a result of these protests at the hands of Iran's anti-riot police, with one of the victims being as young as 16. 450 people have been reported as injured during these protests. The death that sparked these protests, Mahsa Amini, came while she was in the custody of the morality police. The official cause of her death is a heart attack, but many, including her family, are skeptical of the official ruling, as she had no pre-existing heart conditions. Officials have promised a thorough investigation into Amini's death. Unfortunately, that is all we have time for today. Now, back to Justin and Hannah.
Thanks, Dylan.
Now we'd like to take a moment to shout out some of our DHS teachers.
Our teachers do a lot for us. We gotta let them know we appreciate them. So we went and talked to some students to ask them their favorite teachers and give them a shout out.
My favorite teacher has to be Miss Shelock because she does so much for our art program. She teaches all the way from Art 1 to Art 4, and she does art club. She does so much for around our school, and she's just really amazing at getting kids motivated to create.
I would say my favorite teacher is Miss Lyles, just because I enjoy the history and the way that she handles her class and explains the topics helps me understand it the most, and she's pretty funny.
I feel like my favorite teacher is Coach Holloway, because like he just has like a really good vibe and he's really fun. He's like a fun person to be around.
Probably Coach Voigt, because he's just nice and he's a good coach and helps us out and works us hard. But yeah.
I'd say Miss Asher is my favorite teacher because I think she's really funny, but I also want an A in her class.
Coach Winger, because she gives me food in class, like donuts. Yeah, donuts. I'm gonna be starving.
My favorite teacher is Mrs. Swoops. She's really nice and she's really chill sometimes, and she's just a great teacher for the jacket update. She's also extremely understanding, like listens to like our problems and like just talks to us, and yeah, she's really cool and really nice to me.
My favorite teacher is Miss Asher because she's really smart and funny.
My girl Shelly T, because she's always so nice to me, and she's the most fun teacher there is, even though she's an office worker, but yeah, she's the bomb.
My favorite teacher, that would probably be either Kay or Miss Vogel. Kay is the theater director, Miss Vogel's the physics teacher. Because Miss Vogel, her classroom just always has a really nice energy, like it's really relaxed. And Kay, it just really feels like he cares about all of his students and all of his actors and stuff, and it's just nice to work with both of them.
My favorite teacher is Mrs. Leisure because she listens to our problems, and she makes the classroom environment really fun. And she also she makes us want to go to class and learn about the subject.
Probably Miss Gomez because she helps us with our work and is just really nice and sweet.
I'd probably be Mr. Munoz. He's just a chill teacher overall for the most part.
My favorite teacher is Miss Swoops because she's fun and her work is easy.
Love to see our teachers getting some recognition.
Now over to Lena, who spent time with YJTV last week to see what goes on behind the board.
Friday, September 23rd was Denison's 150-year celebration. Yellow Jacket TV, the student-run broadcast team, produced and streamed the varsity home game. You may have seen what goes on the board, but I sat down with a few YJTV members to show you what YJTV is and what goes on behind the board.
Yellow Jacket TV is a student-run sports broadcast program. It's centered around the video board at Munson Stadium in Denison, Texas. So Denison High School students actually run this completely on their own. They run a show to the Jumbotron for the in-person audience at Munson Stadium, and they also live stream out all football and soccer games that take place at the stadium out to YouTube. And so they have a live stream show and an in-person show. Before the students put on these shows, they're actually trained to run industry standard equipment. They run the cameras, they do the switchboards, they make all the graphics and send the graphics to the board. They're trained in Daktronics equipment, and after they're trained and go through their camps, they put it all together, and our first home varsity football game is a big event where they get to see it all come together and come to life.
The opportunities that YJTV has given me is that if I wanted to join the sports broadcasting field, then it gives me an edge because I've already learned the basics.
Every home game, these YJTV students are at Munson Stadium producing a show for the Denison Yellow Jacket fans, getting the crowd engaged with fan cams and keeping the party pit hyped with student-made graphics that will only continue to enhance the in-stadium experience at Munson Stadium.
Right when you get to the stadium, you make sure that you set up your camera and make sure that it's all working. And to make the game run smoothly is to have good communication with the booth and the field cameras.
Communication is key when producing a live show. The Yellow Jacket TV press box booth has to let the cameramen know what shot is needed as well as when their shot is live. Cameramen are an integral part of the show.
The job of the cameraman is to make sure to get the best shots during the game, and the point of the close-up shots is to show the fans all the players and the coaches and what goes on during the game.
The potential growth for this program is huge. We're only in our second year of YJTV, so we're just now getting to the point where the kinks are worked out and our in-person show and our live stream show are both running smoothly. So now the foundation is built and we get to start really having fun. We get to start preparing these students for what they might see in bigger programs in college. We get to start introducing more complex graphic creation, producing our own hype videos, commentation where students are calling the game to our live stream on YouTube. And we really see the students start to take more ownership of the full production and see what they're capable of. And that's just going to give them more skills that they can then apply to higher level programs that they're going to see after high school.
Thanks, Lena. That's all we have for you this week, DHS. Now here's your faces.
Have a great weekend.
Should I say Miss Asher's my favorite teacher because I won an A?
Tacos.
Here's a quick. Okay, we're going again.
Real news update with Dylan.
Hear your voice, Did you open the door?
No, back
What?
in.
No.
Back in.
Back in.
Calling to my mom's number.